Cathie Wood just bet $500 million on a rocket company, and she dumped Nvidia to do it. ARK Invest's Q2 2026 portfolio is out, and the numbers are wild. Total value jumped 20% to $15.5 billion. And the fund itself returned over 29% in a single quarter. Subscribe to Taiwan Tech Pulse. We bring you what Taiwan's own analysts are saying, before Wall Street catches on. Got a Taiwan tech story you want us to cover? Drop it in the comments. Here's the headline. ARK bought about 3.29 million shares of SpaceX at its IPO, roughly $443 million, making it a top 10 holding at nearly 3% of the portfolio. Cathie Wood has called SpaceX potentially one of the most important companies in human history, and her team's internal model sees the company hitting $2.5 trillion in value by 2030 in their base case, with a bull case at $3.1 trillion. But here's what should grab your attention if you're watching from the US. ARK cut Nvidia by 17.47% in the same quarter. They also trimmed AMD by about 5% and slashed TSMC by over 16%. That's a massive signal from one of the most closely watched tech investors on the planet. And it lands right on the heart of the Asia supply chain that powers every AI data center you care about. Let's break down what ARK actually did, and what it means for the names you're holding. First, the big picture. ARK's portfolio went from $12.86 billion to $15.46 billion, up 20.2%. While the number of holdings grew from 182 to 189. Top 10 concentration eased from 40% to about 36%, so they're spreading risk a bit, but they're still making bold, concentrated bets. The biggest shift. Tesla remains the largest holding at $1.05 billion, about 6.8% of the portfolio. That's down from 16% in Q1, and they reduced the share count by about 2.5%. Tesla has been ARK's top holding for 27 consecutive quarters since 2019. That's a long-term conviction that hasn't broken, even as they trim. But the real story is what they're buying and selling around the edges. Out with the old semiconductor giants, in with the new AI disruptors. ARK added new positions in Broadcom and AI chipmaker Cerebras. Those are direct bets on the next wave of compute, not the incumbents. They also boosted CRISPR Therapeutics by about 7.5%, making it the second largest holding at $570 million. And increased Tempus AI by a massive 27%, now at $540 million. Look at that top 10 list: Tesla, CRISPR, AMD, Tempus AI, Shopify, Robinhood, Palantir, Circle, SpaceX, Coinbase. Notice anything missing? Nvidia is gone from the top 10. AMD slid from number 2 down to about 3.36% of the portfolio, and TSMC took a 16% haircut. Now, why does this matter for you if you're watching from the US? Because when ARK moves on TSMC and AMD, it's not just about those two stocks, it's a read on the entire AI hardware supply chain that feeds Nvidia, Apple, and every data center builder. Analysts see ARK shifting from pure semiconductor plays to a broader AI and space thesis. They're betting that the real value will come from applications like autonomous driving, biotech, and satellite internet, not just the chips themselves. And that's a bridge to what you're watching, if ARK is right. The next Nvidia might be a company like Cerebras or SpaceX, not the chipmakers we all know. But let's be clear, ARK also made some interesting moves in crypto and fintech. They boosted Robinhood by nearly 25% to $500 million, added to Circle by 9%, and cut Coinbase by 7%. They're diversifying across trading platforms, not just betting on one exchange. Meta was nearly fully exited, after a 48% cut in Q1. That's a decisive walk away, not a trim. Meanwhile, they added more Alphabet, so they're not abandoning big tech entirely, just being very selective. So what's the takeaway for a retail investor? ARK is telling you that the AI trade is moving from the chip layer to the application layer, from Nvidia and TSMC to SpaceX, Cerebras, and biotech. You don't have to agree with Cathie Wood, but you should pay attention to where the smart money is rotating. And if you're holding TSMC or AMD, this is a signal to ask yourself, is your thesis still intact? Or are you just holding the old guard? That's the supply chain bridge you won't get from a US-only analyst. Taiwan Tech Pulse is here to keep you ahead of the curve. If you found this breakdown useful, hit that like button and subscribe. We're watching the Taiwan and Asia tech moves that shape your portfolio. And if you want a deep dive on any of these names, say, Cerebras or SpaceX, drop it in the comments. And we'll cover it next.